All right, so I'm here with Ivan Abajev and Alex Krychev in the Alico Academy, weightlifting academy in Danville, in California. So what are you guys doing here, Alex?
We are training people to become weightlifters.
Yeah, and when did you set up the academy?
We set that academy 7 months ago.
7 months ago. And why did you set it up?
Why did we start?
Yeah.
Just like any club in the United States, people open clubs to train people, to train weightlifters.
Yeah.
And by doing that, we think we contribute to popularity of the sport
Okay.
in the United States.
And how did you convince the most famous weightlifting coach in the world to come over and coach in your weightlifting club?
How did I convince him?
Yeah.
Well, that's a good question. Mr. Abajev was my first coach. I mean, my only coach. I never had another coach. So I told him that I have a plan to open academy, something that I know it works. We want to duplicate what it was in Bulgaria after Mexico Olympics. The government in Bulgaria opened a Olympic school for Olympic hopefuls for the next Olympics, 1972, which I was part of that school too. And that school produced numerous medal winners in the 72 Olympics. Only in the weightlifting we had 3 gold and 3 silver, so from that school. And we want to duplicate something like that here.
Okay.
Sorry.
Could you ask Mr. Abajev what his opinion would be on how amateur weightlifters should train?
Пита какво е твоето мнение, как аматьори, штангисти ще трябва да тренират? Аматьори, не професионалисти.
Аз първо с аматьори съм се занимавал в началните си стадии на развитие като треньор.
I was involved with amateur lifters as a beginner in coach in Bulgaria.
Тези два начина на развитие са много различни.
Those two ways of developing weightlifters, amateur and professional, are very different.
Yeah, and that's what I'd like you guys to explain, because a lot of people think that amateurs should try and train like professionals, and that's where a lot of confusion lays and people end up getting hurt. So I was just wondering what your opinions would be on that.
Така че точно това, което и той мисли, много аматьори въобще мислят, че аматьорите трябва да тренират като професионалисти и искат твоето мнение.
Тук въпросът е какви са задачите пред всеки един жив човек, какво цели да постигне.
Mr. Abajev says it depends on the lifter, what are the objectives, what that lifter wants to achieve.
Okay.
Всеки жив човек трябва да се стреми да бъде по-здрав, по-устойчив срещу лошите промени в средата, в която живее, да ги преодолява и да живее по-дълго. А други имат за цел.
He says that every human being has to have to live well, to become stronger, to become healthier, and that to lead him to a better life.
А другите вече имат професионална цел да постигнат върхови спортни резултати в една дисциплина или в друга дисциплина, в един спорт или в други спорт.
The professionals have different different paths, if I can say, if you will. They would go for world records to achieve to become a world-class athletes, not only weightlifting, but so those are the differences between amateurs and professionals.
Професионалната има за цел, освен победа и изява, има за цел по-дълбока цел. Да усъвършенства живата природа, да стане не само по-силна, но много по-силна. Да се адаптира към много тежки, трудни условия, да може да ги преодолява. Винаги адаптацията е насочена в посока към бъдещето. Значи, професионалната има задача да се приспособи за много по-далечното бъдеще.
The professional athletes, with training, professional, they have to adapt, constantly adapt to new dimensions, to new loads, the lifters or whatever, to adapt to different conditions, and that will lead them to different results, better results.
And if Mr. Bajev was coaching, let's say, a team of amateur lifters who could train, let's say, 3 or 4 times a week, how would he go about it as opposed to a professional?
Ако беше треньор на аматьори, които да тренират 3-4 пъти в седмицата, какво било различното от което като треньор на професионалистите?
Аз като професионалист, аз не мога да стана треньор на професионалист.
Не. На аматьорите, на аматьори и щангисти, които тренират 3-4 пъти в седмицата. Какво би било различно от тренировката на професионалистите?
Различното е това, че първо професионалистите работят всеки ден. Вероятно само неделята. В неделята почиват.
One of the differences is that the professionals train every day. Okay.
И другото е, натоварванията са многократно по-големи, отколкото на...
The load that the professionals are taking is several times more than what the amateurs are taking.
Те преднамерено се поставят във все по-тежки и по-тежки условия, към които трябва да се адаптират.
The professional athletes put themselves in extremes, in conditions that are extreme, and those conditions are exceeding every time they train. So this is
По няколко пъти на ден.
and this is several times a day.
So he thinks amateurs obviously can't do that, or shouldn't.
Пита дали аматьорите трябва да правят така. Professionals пак.
Yeah.
Разликата между професионалните и аматьорските щангисти, как те трябва да тренират?
Тези непрофесионалните, аматьорите, трябва да бъдат редовни обаче в това, което правят, тяхното здраве и дълголетие.
The amateurs have to train consistently, not sporadically, not 1 week on, 1 week off, consistently, and that will be good for their health as well.
Много често те използват много големи паузи за възстановяване.
Very often they use long time for recovery.
Това често става причина за травми и различни видове увреждания.
That is one of the main reasons for injuries and other things associated with injuries.
След една пауза,
After
по-дълга, в следващото занимание може да изпаднат в много по-голям стрес.
after they have rest a long period of time, next when they start again, they can get into a even heavier stress.
Yeah.
Да, и по-големите нива на стрес могат да увредят много органи и системи в организма.
And the heavier stress can damage the internal organs of the human body.
Могат да получат това, киселините, как беше.
All kinds of disease, heavy stress leads to
диабет и много други
disease such as ulcer
Yeah.
and so on.
And if Mr. Bajev was coaching these lifters, would he kind of be famous for coaching lifters and performing a limited amount of movements, and it would be snatch, clean and jerk, front squats? Would he still use the same amount of
Still using
exercises?
the same training
yeah.
methodology.
Yeah.
Пита, ако се тренира на аматьорите, би ли използвал същата тренировъчна методика, както при професионалистите? Например, свърляне, клякане, на гърди, тласкане, повече от тия или от други вече?
Не.
He says no? He says no?
No, as in, there'd be no difference.
He says no, he would not use that system.
Oh, okay, yeah. So that's what I was wondering. So I was wondering what system would he use?
Той пита, аз се чудя каква система би използвал той на тренирането при аматьорите.
Първо би ги изпратил при специалист по аматьорските там работи. Не бих се занимавал с аматьори.
He says that he doesn't have experiences with amateur athletes, so he wouldn't give an exact answer
Oh, yeah,
now.
okay.
Това не е моя специалност.
That's not my specialty.
Yeah,
He
no,
says
I understand,
because
yeah.
All his life he trained professional
Yeah.
athletes.
Yeah.
Тъй като разликата между професионалния спорт,
Because the difference in the professional sport and the amateur
Това-
sport,
при професионалния спорт подготовката трябва да бъде много специализирана.
with the professional sports, the preparation has to be very specialized.
Yeah.
Да се използват само изхвърлени, стласквани и няколко
With, for instance, in weightlifting,
спомагателни упражнения.
you use very few exercises,
Yeah.
clean jerk and snatch, and very few other auxiliary exercises.
Аматьорската
Whereas amateur
методика е свързана с използването на много видове спорт, т.е. упражнения от много видове спорт.
the amateur methodology is, according to him, what he sees is they use several sports.
Това се
different sports.
нарича общо физическа
That's,
подготовка.
back there in our country they call it strength and conditioning.
А при
Okay.
професионалния имаме
professional-
строго специализирана подготовка.
We have very specific